If you're thinking of selling your home to Opendoor or one of those companies of convenience, make sure you watch this video before requesting an offer. Hi, my name is Natasha Bazile with SoldByNat.com, associate broker and home selling specialist with Virtual Properties Realty in Georgia. So you may be thinking that I'm about to tell you, do not sell your home to Opendoor or any other company like that. That is actually not what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you that if you're thinking about selling your home to one of those companies, have your agent represent you. And when I say your agent, a lot of the times I'm finding that people that are going towards those companies, these are people that are looking to sell their home and buy another, and they're going to these companies for the convenience to get a quick sale. You guys are heading over there as soon as you get the idea, like, I want to sell my house. I wonder what Opendoor will give me, or I wonder what Offerpad or Zillow. Well, Zillow came out not too long ago, said that they had bit off more than they can chew and they weren't buying any more homes. But companies like that, you guys run there first. As soon as you think about selling your home and you go ahead and request an offer. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't rush there first. I'm going to tell you, you want your agent involved, because most of you have an agent because then you're looking to buy a home. And you may not even known that you could have your agent involved, and yes, you can. And if you're an agent watching this video, I want you to know as well. I'm finding that when I'm working with people, by the time I'm in contact with them, it's already too late. They've already requested that offer from Opendoor or whatever company, and it's too late at that point. So that's why I'm trying to get ahead for us agents to let people know, like, hey, have us involved in the process for a few reasons. And side note, agents, if you're an agent watching this video and you like my Realtor pin, be sure to check out my Amazon store. You can get it there. They also have it in silver. So yeah, why do you want your agent involved? One, because your agent can oversee and explain the contract. Like, I'm working with some buyers now, and they have questions on a lot, on everything. Like, this is their first time selling a home. They do not understand what is going on. So they want me to explain everything, and them selling the home to Opendoor. Well, let me back up a little bit. What happened is they were referred to me after trying to do this on their own, and they went to a new construction community. And if you haven't seen some videos that I have on that, I will insert some here, insert some down below. And they went to this community, and the community told them, you know, your home that you currently own will have to be under contract in order to put a contract here. So go ahead and contact Opendoor. So that's what they did, and they requested an offer. So they got this offer from Opendoor. It looked good, and they, you know, were ready to go forward. And then they contacted the new construction community, and the new construction community is like, yeah, we don't know when this plan that you want was going to be released. So now they're like, wait, hold on. I don't want to accept this offer, and I don't even know what I'm getting in over here at this new construction community. So that's when they halted, got referred to me, and then, you know, I got them right. Okay, I'm just gonna say I got them right. So that's another reason why you want to have an agent involved beforehand, so that you guys can have a game plan going into it before you start requesting offers from different companies. When you have an agent involved, you meet with them up front, let them know, hey, this is what we want to do. We want to sell our current home. We want to buy another home, whether that's moving up, you want a bigger home, you want to downsize, you need a different floor plan, whatever it is. You guys will discuss that. The agent will go through selling your home, what that's looking like, buying a next home, what you're looking for, and you guys will put a game plan in place. And there are different ways that you can go about selling your current home, and maybe one of those ways are selling to one of those companies of convenience, but that is not your only option. And one of the services that I provide is that someone contacts me, you know, I have a system through my broker where I can get you all of those offers. You don't have to do any of that legwork. You don't have to go to all of these company sites, put in all this information, do all these video tours, and get back, this is what this one would offer me, this is what this one would offer me, through all of these, companies that you know of. There's also smaller investors that may offer you more. So we're going to look at that. We're also going to look at what would it look like if we sold on the open market, and what would the time frame be. We're going to look at that as well and see what is best for your situation, because not all builders require your home to be under contract when you put in an offer on a property. So just keep that in mind. That's why I say talk to an agent first. Now, coming back to Opendoor. So this is for sellers, consumers, and this is also for agents. Now, Opendoor will allow an agent to be involved. They will allow an agent to represent you as the seller if you bring them in on the front end, okay? There may even be a way to get them in once you've already gotten the offer, but I just have not been successful. It's happened with more than one person. It is really like the seller gets so anxious and antsy once they get this offer and things are moving, that they just can't seem to go through the steps and the process to get an agent involved at that time, that I just haven't gotten through it. And especially in this transaction that I'm working with now with these sellers, like, they really needed me involved because they really have questions about everything, the whole process. They're not comfortable with anything. And in the contract with Opendoor, there is no representation for the seller. So I'm just like, if I wasn't here, like, who is explaining all of this stuff to the seller, right? So the terms of the contract, like explaining what's going on there. So I'm representing them on the buyer side, but I'm not a party to the sale contract. And that's also something there, because their contract that they're buying on, that on-site agent was specific in saying, please stay on top of the contract with Opendoor and them selling their home, because we have had several that were delayed. They ran over, and if it's delayed on that end, you can experience a per diem rate on the buying side. Like, they will charge you every day that you are late on the buying side. So they want me to stay on top of the sales side for my clients, but it's like, I'm not a party to the contract. So I was trying to get added, but again, buyers get so antsy that they just want to accept this offer and get things going, that it didn't happen. But the reason why I say there possibly is a way is because when we brought it up to them, it wasn't like a flat out no. They made some reference to the person that they were dealing with, made some reference to, like, I'm not a licensed agent, so I have to get you to the licensed real estate team. So it just seems like they would have transferred the file or transferred everything to a different division. But again, that didn't happen. So, hey, I'm bringing you guys this information so that there may be a way to do it after, but I'm not positive. I haven't gotten that far. If you guys have had that happen after a seller has already gotten an offer and you were able to add your agent in so they can be party to the contract and review it and stay on top of things, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. But how do you have your agent involved up front? And agents, how do you go ahead and request the offer for your clients and really, be a resource to your clients that decide that going this route is the best route for them? So you're going to go to Google, right? And you are going to Google Opendoor Realtor Referral, right? And what's going to come up, one of the links of what you're going to look for, it says, do I get a commission if I represent my client with Opendoor? And that's another thing. Sellers, like, there's no cost to you. There's no additional cost to you. So Opendoor is going to pay your realtor, it's a small commission, but a commission nonetheless. And you're going to have representation. You're going to have somebody looking out for you in this contract, all right? Because in the contract, Opendoor has representation, but you do not. So have your agent representing you in this contract. And basically, in order for your agent to represent you, the agent must have an active license in good standing, need to represent the seller in the transaction with Opendoor, and And this is the key piece right here. The seller hasn't requested or received an offer from Opendoor in the last 30 days. That's the biggest piece right there, because like I said, most sellers, when you guys get the itch to sell, you guys are running right to Opendoor and saying, I wonder what I could get for my house. Let me go see. And you go and request that offer. So once you put it in there, it's like, all right, you're already in the system. You already got an offer. But like I said again, you know, there may be a way to get your agent after if you're willing to go through the steps, and the ball isn't really rolling. I just haven't had that happen. So if you guys have, please go ahead and leave that down below. So yes, sellers, you probably thought, like I said, you thought I was going to tell you, don't ever sell to these companies. But sometimes it could be an option. For my clients, it was a good option for them because they got a decent offer. They got a good offer. Yeah, it was a good offer. And the biggest piece was that the home that they are buying, it's already done. It's already done, complete. We are closing in less than 30 days. So we could have looked at selling their home on the open market, but then it leaves some variables there. They already had a sure offer with Opendoor. The terms were pretty solid with them. So let's go this route, get them in their new home. Now for agents, how do you go about getting the offer for your clients? You want to go to Opendoor's website and click on the little menu on the top left-hand side. You're going to click on agents and hit that drop down. And you want to do this so that you are linked to your client right up front, so you don't even have to worry about this. And you're going to click on request an offer, and you're going to go through the steps, and you're going to do the legwork. And do that. Like I said, at my broker, we have a whole division that takes care of not only this company, but several companies. It goes out to a whole, a list of investors. So we're able to get a bunch of offers on the property so that sellers know, okay, this is what we can get from different sources, as well as selling on the open market. So shameless plug there. So yeah, just wanted to bring you guys that video, make you guys aware. If you have any questions, leave them down below. If you are thinking of selling your home and you need representation, whether you are thinking of selling to one of these companies or thinking of selling in the open market, and let me tell you, it's still a seller's market out here, sellers, and you can still sell quickly. You can sell to a cash buyer and close within 2 weeks. So there are options. There are options and ways out there to get things done. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for helping me get to 5,000. I appreciate you guys. All right. Have a positive, peaceful, and productive day. Bye. If you're planning on selling your home to Opendoor or one of those investor, golly. All right, let's try this again. If you're planning on